Nestene lair, from the point I first read the script, I always figured that that would need to be a miniature sequence, because in my head anyway it played out like the end of The Man with the Golden Gun, in that you've got explosions going off and girders and beams dropping. So the art department gave me a set of photographs that they'd taken on their recce, and having seen them it struck me that yes, actually I could go and do precisely the sort of Bond-ish sequence that I'd always envisioned. It lent itself very well. There were lots of girders, there were lots of beams, lots of brickwork. So we elected to build a 1/6 scale model of a corner of the warehouse and a substantial section of roof. Having got all that information, myself and Colin Mapson launched into the building. Colin did the bulk of the ceiling, I did the bulk of the walls and the gantry work. And then we used Mark Holt and Perry Bryan of Mark Holt Effects to do all our pyrotechnics for us. And it was one of the very first things that we set up and shot.
The Nestene lair model was built in the Model Unit workshop at Kendal Avenue in West London. The attention to detail here is as high as in the rest of the series, even down to providing 1/6 scale signs and posters. Two 16mm film cameras shoot each explosion from two different angles, giving the editor more material to create a truly dramatic sequence. Preparation is meticulous.
Through there, either side of the pipe, I would have thought. Having got 2 or 3 smaller explosions and smaller rubble drops, we built and built and built and built through the sequence, shooting on everything, so that we were able to deliver to the editor this sequence that gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm delighted to see that, you know, so much of that stuff got used in the final moments. It really does, you know, look as though the place is really coming down around their ears.
And here's the final result. Live action and model work combined. It's Mike's vision realised in the final, thrilling James Bond-style sequence.